Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. Today we're going to be taking a look at John Goblin combo deck. The idea is that if you have Putrid Goblin and Metallic Mimic or Grumgully, every time Putrid Goblin does go to the graveyard, it does come back because of the Persist, but when it comes back, it'll come with a +1/+1 counter, negating the -1/-1 counter that you would get from Persist. So if you have something like Skur Prospector, you can constantly sacrifice a Putrid Goblin in generating infinite mana, which means that if you have Goblin Matron in your hand or Pashalic Mons in your hand, you can lead into playing the Pashalic Mons and dealing infinite damage to your opponent. So there's a couple of additions that have made this deck a lot better than what it was before, and that is Runveld Horror Master. If you don't have a Goblin Matron or Pashalic Mons in your hand, and if you have Runveld Horror Master, it does let you go through your entire deck in finding the Pashalic Mons. So that's a very nice addition to the deck in boosting the consistency of finishing off your opponent. But we also have gotten Crucius Titan of the Waves, which can let you discard one of the 3-mana cards into getting the Collected Company, or discarding lands into possibly getting a combo piece. So although Crucius isn't a goblin, it does increase the consistency of the deck, which is going to be a nice addition to the deck. And last but not least, from Phyrexia All Will Be One, we have gotten a card which does let you finish off your opponent in similar manner with Pashalic Mons, and that is called Exuberant Fuseling. This is a 1-mana goblin. When it comes on the battlefield, you get an oil counter, and when a creature dies, it gets an oil counter. And the power of this card gets scaled by how many oil counters it has. So this is a card that is going to constantly grow if we have assembled the combo with Putrid Goblin and Skur Prospector. But the one nice thing is that this actually has Trample, which means even without Pashalic Mons, Runveld Horror Master to go through your entire deck, or a Goblin Matron, you can actually finish off your opponent by just hitting your opponent's face by sacrificing the Putrid Goblin a bunch of times. So having said that, we're going to be jumping into some best of 1 historic rank to see how the deck does. And I'll also have a post-game section at the end of the video to talk about the deck, the performances of the deck. So check it out if you want, and let's hop on over. Aura decks. Okay, well that sucks. One, two, three. Ossification on. Metallic Mimic. That means we just need the Persist Goblin and then we just win? I mean, we have infinite mana and then we can play the Goblin Matron into fetching the Pashalic Mons, right? Okay. We need to hit it big. Crucius? And Horde Master. So let's say I grab Rune Horde and Munitions Expert to be sacrificed. I think it is just Horde Master and Crucius. We'll grab the Collected Company. The thing is, if I go Goblin Matron into... I should have probably chump blocked with Crucius there. That was my bad. Because now if I go Matron and get the Putrid Goblin with the infinite red mana, there's nothing to spend it on. So we have to fire off another Collected Company. Oh, actually, that's not bad. So we have a backup Skur Prospector. So if we don't die next turn, we can actually win. It's actually a really cool build they're doing. Having ossification in that deck is kind of sweet. So I'll block with the Crucius. Okay, so we should have lethal here. We actually have multiple ways of getting lethal, even if we didn't have Fuseling, thanks to us having Horde Master and Matron here. Future Goblin. They make 2 mana and then get Horde Master. We're gonna cut some time by doing this. Because this will need to deal 29 minus 6, 7. At 29 plus 7. Which is gonna take a long time. So I don't know what they could have. They still have a card in their hand and they still haven't surrendered despite them seeing this infinite damage exuberant fuseling. So I'm gonna grab a Pasholic Mons in case they have something. And this will also accelerate how fast we combo off here. Right? Because every sacrifice is dealing 2 damage effectively. I guess we should just kill the Loris now. So we're for certain we can just get through it. Even if they have some sort of a trick. The opponent's a little bit salty here. They cannot believe they're getting comboed. In my historic? Getting comboed? I'm gonna start killing the Loris now. I mean, imagine if you didn't have fuseling here, right? You'd have to ping opponent's face for like 24 times, right? So I do think that because it's like an accelerant, right? It does save a lot of time. So I do feel like this is a pretty decent upgrade. Alright, somehow I'm playing against a mythic number 8. I guess there's not too many diamonds at this point, right? It's pretty early into the season still. So start with the Mimic. Because if they do have a portable hold, they might actually get rid of the Mimic. And since we have another one to go along with it. There you go, portable hole. What do you get rid of? You get rid of a Prospector. Wow. Weird. Alright, that's pretty sick, actually. I could go, like... Like, can they kill me next turn? I think it's gonna be pretty tough, I feel like. So they're gonna tap a bunch of artifacts to kill one of the metallic mimics. Is that what they're trying to do? I... Should I do it now in case I get... I mean, I give them a card, but I have a chance to win, or I have... So this way, if opponent does kill with Yodia War, we can kill the Esper Sentinel. I'm actually incredibly surprised they decided not to kill the Pashalik Mon there. Excuse me? Excusez-moi? And just like that, they're dead. Are they gonna make me click through this? They're waiting for me to misplay by clicking Scurv Prospector twice in a row. How mean. So we just gotta click through it very carefully. They're waiting for us to make a mistake here. Because the Scurv Prospector and Putrid Goblin are awfully close. Why? I wish I can position where the creatures go. Like, I want the Scurv Prospector all the way to the left. So I never have to make this mistake. Alright. GG's. Sure. This could be Greasefang. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, it looks like it's, no, it's not. Okay, well... I guess if they have Sarah's Emissary, if they're playing Sarah's Emissary, we lose. They do not. Scurv Prospector off the top, please. Atroxa. We can still win. Maybe. Doubt it. They have another Thoughtseize. Skirt Prospector is a win. They're thinking about like what to get rid of here. Okay, no Skirt Prospector. We can't go Goblin Matron and take the Skirt Prospector because we lose. Because that doesn't really do anything. 1, 2. Actually. Yeah, we can't do it. Because we can't make black mana here. So the only thing we can do is hope for Prospector plus Future Goblin. So we did find the Prospector, but no Future Goblin, so I guess we lost. GG's. There's so many cards. Yeah, I mean, they just discard Sarah's Emissary and we lose the game. Yep. Looks like game over to me. Maybe they call out something different. Protection from creature, yep. Wow. I guess we could keep this. Like, just ignore Crucius and try to aggro them down with goblins. I guess that can work. Looks like they're playing Azorius Control. So we'll just have to aggro them down. Hopefully they don't have Divine Purge. Hopefully they're not a Purge gamer. And then finish them off with Pashalic Mons. Oof. They are a Purge gamer. Does anybody else hate Divine Purge? I hate it so much. It's like... It's not even that good. Because like you can replay things. It just prolongs the game for no reason. Board wipe. And I'm assuming they have Archmage Charm. Divine Purge into Lotus Field Stifle into Archmage Charm. They had it all. I don't know what's going on. Like, in the recent month, I think I have seen more Azorius Control than I have in the past 3 months. I mean, it's not like they got anything, right? New? If not, like, I feel like they got worse because there's less decks that play Enter the Battle effect triggers to hose with strict proctors, right? Even like the Joda human decks, they don't have any ETBs. It's a very interesting counter. Another metallic mimic. Okay, final turn, opponent. Let's say they block 2. They die. Oh. Opponent's barely holding on, and this Fuseling is still growing. This is a 7/7? Now we just keep going, right? Never stop. This is gonna be their final turn. Let's see it. And the final card is... They say that we're good game, and it is over. Okay, so they played Stifle, so that's -1 card. They play Strict Proctor, which is another -1 card. That could have been like anything way better, right? So now they're playing two bad cards that just don't help with the deck. And sometimes they're going to get stuck with Lotus Field, which you have to mulligan, that might lose you the game. So you're playing so many bad cards. Like Divine Purge is okay, but as you can see, like the Divine Purge did end up losing them the game because I got to play Exuberant Fuseling and Horde Master. Strict Proctor and Stifle, they might have won, right? That could have been another removal spell or like a Planeswalker or something like that. I just feel like it just clutters the deck too much. That's just me, though. Okay. It's a really hard matchup, right? It's a very hard matchup. They have the nuts. think it is actually a waste of time to continue this any further. But we'll see if some bizarre reason they don't have a removal spell, and we might be able to get through this, but if they don't have anything, okay, that's weird. Okay, the fun is over. The fun is over. We're dead. Might be actually just dead. Yeah, they have 20 damage. Yeah, this matchup is impossible to win. Unless you have... Unless opponent does not have a removal spell, and we go first, and we turn 3 combo. So we don't have Black Source, but hopefully we can find Black Source. That would be nice. They bricked. That's good for us. Okay, what do they do? They make a 0-2, I see. Into a Toolcraft Exemplary. They get a free attack. This is interesting. I kind of feel like I want to go collect a company here. We'll collect the company. Whoa, we actually could have won if we just Putrid Goblin last time? Okay, well, that's funny. They have to have a removal spell here. They kill the Metallic Mimic. They have to. They don't know which one to kill. This is a goblin, right? I will say if they get rid of Skirt Prospector, we're in trouble. I'm going to sacrifice a Putrid Goblin here, so it becomes a 3/3. Okay, I lied. Okay, I lied. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? Ingenious Smith grows, right? So let's kill that. And we'll go... another Putrid Goblin. I'm taking quite a bit of damage here. And I'm going to attack with the Mimic. And we'll leave a Munitions Expert. They do it on both of those. I'm gonna kill the Thopter. Another Yodia declares war. Sure. And we find a Grum Gully. Okay, we're gonna attack with both of these and leave a Putrid Goblin to block. They're down to 7. Barb Spike. Into Retrofitter. Sure. So now they can make a 4/4. Interesting. I'm gonna attack with the Putrid Goblins because they, even if they block it, they come back. They have to block. But if they do this, Fuseling grows, so... this is really good for us. We also get a blocker back, and then now we have Crucius. And I do believe next turn is lethal. Okay, this is just over. Too good. Although we lost some games and we won some games. The important thing is we beat 2 mythic players that are in the top 10. So that is the important part. All right, so we have played 7 games. We have played 7 games and we have exactly went 4-3. Very average, I would say very average. So the downfall of this deck, I will say, is if your opponent has interaction spells, it is incredibly bad. So for example, wizard decks, just because this is a combo deck that requires way too many combo pieces. You need a Skur Prospector, you need a Metallic Mimic or a Grom Gully, and you need Future Goblin. This 3-card combo is usually like bit on the janky side. If it was like 2-card combo, or I would be like, yep, this is pretty good. Or I will say like 3-card combo, but it works with conjunction. It works in conjunction with many other cards. If we had more sacrifice outlet for the Putrid Goblins, so if there's like multiple ways of comboing, that jankiness disappears, but because it doesn't, it's still a janky deck. However, I will say that the addition of Runvelt Horrormaster, right, and Crucius has made the deck a little bit more consistent than what it was before. And the Exuberance Fuseling has made like a grindy matchups where everybody just keeps removing one of your creatures, then this card just keeps growing, right? And it will deal a lot of damage. So for that reason, and there's also combo potential as well, right? If you have Skur Prospects or Putrid Goblin with Metallic Mimic, then you have infinite damage with Exuberance Fuseling, even without Runvel Hortmaster going through your entire deck or Pashalic Mons being on the board, or even without Goblin Matron, you will have lethal damage that way. So I think this is a great addition. I just can't fit a 4th copy in somehow. As you can see, if you look on the right side, all of these have to be a four ofs, and Grumgully has to be a 1 of, because we're playing Goblin Matron, and Pashalic Mons, we need at least 2 Pashalic Mons, right? We do need some interaction, so all you have left is just 3 copies of Fuseling. So we're playing 23 lands already. We could go down to 22 if we're greedy, but I don't know. But that is going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. And if you did, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later with more historic and explorer action. And I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye.